Hello guys, MikuChibi here, back again with another video, and today it is Yuki's birthday, so happy birthday to Yuki. And in this video we're just gonna talk about her birthday banner and her birthday skill. So if you have not take a look or sneak peek during the live stream recap, or if you watched the live stream, it's gonna be the same, but this is now the official translation for the English version. So short about her Yuki's birthday is that it's a 3-step banner. So step 1, you push step, step 2, regular price, step 3, a guaranteed random Yuuki skill, and step 2, step 3, increase drop rate for the birthday skill, these two new skill here. Yeah, we're gonna have 1.3 on step 2 and 2% on step 3. For the new birthday skill, we have 2 new full bursts. First one, we have Sword full burst, that's gonna be a non-element, and then we have full burst for passive. Proud Successor Yuuki, and Twilight calling Wind Yuuki. The duration of this banner is till the 1st of June, so you have roughly 9 days on you to decide if you want to summon on this one or not. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna pull this one because it is full burst non-element, which is pretty strong. First one, of course, we'll talk about is the full burst Yuuki. So it is a Marusaria MR full burst, of course, 35 SP / element, 20-second cooldown, 44 switch gauge, and 56 break gauge. If you use the skill normally, will deal 2290% 11 hit single target. It will give enhanced defense and also Dynapile buff. Enhanced defense give you 15% for 50 seconds, and Dynapile non-limit damage plus 5% per stack, 5 stack for 20 seconds. A decent amount. It's just pretty hard to apply this one. If you want to activate the burst, or the full burst in this case, you have to follow the sequence dark / holy. Should be easy because we do get a free dark skill from the beginning and then a holy skill later on. I think you unlock this one chapter 1, late chapter 1 I think, so you have to progress through the story a lot. If you want a limit skill to +10, you will remove this sequence. Only need to do dark / should be easier to activate. 40 second cooldown, pretty high cooldown, 44 switch gauge and 112 breakage, not bad. When you activate the full burst, you will deal 5510% damage and 11 hit. It will have 1, 2, 3, 4 bonus. First one, your own attack increased by defense times 2, really good. Non-element damage 1% when equipping no crit skill in the same set, should be easy to activate. When equipping 2 or more awesome skill in the same set, crit rate plus 500%, really good. And you won't be able to crit most of the in-game content. At least you are able to crit on chapter 1 at least, and some on chapter 2. And last one, crit damage 1% when your own HP at above 75%. Okay, should be really easy. And then we have the newest effect here, additional effect. While full burst state, mechanic 4 buff, non-limit damage 50% for 20 seconds. Now this is something new, we have never seen this before. This is the first skill to have a full burst effect inside a full burst skill. We've never seen that before. Usually we see like axle effect, if you've seen that in a burst skill. So this one for example, this is the burst skill from last year. You do have the axle we see here, the axle effect on burst skill. And now we're seeing a full burst, they're getting a full burst effect, something like that. So additional effect I would say. This is gonna be a really good full burst and it should be much better than the old Marusaria. Let's have a look on that. I'm gonna do, let's say, full burst, there we go, then we go to this one. You can see this one doesn't have damage bonus, right? The same multiplier, but this one only has 2 bonus. That means this skill is now weak. It got POWERCREEP by the newest one. This is the newest, strongest Marusaria full burst, and this is what you want to aim for right now. If you want a strong full burst, then you maybe want to get this one. This is gonna be one of the strongest skill in the game and gonna be really easy to play around as well. And when it comes to content, any slash bosses, you can use it for any slash boss for any chapter 1 and for chapter 2. I think you can use it on floor 69, but after that, I don't think some party doesn't really want you to use MR in floor 33 or even floor 89. So you have to keep that in mind. It's kind of restricted because they can apply non-element debuff or something like that. Or for free, I think people prefer dagger, but you can try if you want to. If you are allowed to try to do floor for free labyrinth, you can try and see if it's good or not. Otherwise, I think it has really high crit resistance, so gonna be really hard to crit. Unless you are a really good player that know how to use crit stack, then it can be really useful. So yeah, the newest MR full burst. This is the newest, strongest. And time to say goodbye to this one. This is weak now. I mean, it's still really useful, but if you want one of the best full bursts when it comes to non-element, then you want this one. Twilight Calling Wind Yuuki, another full burst, but this is a pass skill. This one gives you enhanced HP, Vital Ascension, and Hold the Front. Enhanced HP 4, max HP plus 15, that is like alright. Vital Ascension 4 gives you a flat defense 450. Decent amount. Hold the Front 4, recover a max of 5%, plus flat 200 HP per 3 seconds when HP is under 50%. I was you say this one is good for sure, and the other one is alright. It's kind of interesting pass skill. Will it be better than the other full burst I've had in game? Not really. I mean, if you look into the other Yuuki full burst that we have, for example this one gives you a 35% attack, and when it comes to Sword get a lot of flat attack already, especially when you build a defense, and the bonus that convert your defense into flat attack, that's gonna be a lot. And Sword do miss a lot of attack percent, so having this one might be better, as you know. And then if we look at one of the power skill, for example, Crystal Thought Kirito, this one has Vital Ascension 3, so it gives you a flat 400 defense, which is a bit lower, 50 less defense, right? But this one also has Light Magic 4, which gives you even more defense. So if I will equip, I will still equip this one. Gives you flat defense, but also more defense here, and also extra damage, right? But then we also have Lifa. This one is the same as Kirito as well. Vital Ascension and Light Magic 4. So I think these two passive might be better than this one. Unless you need a full burst, then this is fine. I just don't really like when they add defense and then some random max HP and HP recovery. It is kind of weird. I'm pretty sure you don't really need, and I'm pretty also sure you have other passive that works better. So I would say this passive is fine. If you don't have any full burst passive, getting this one is fine. It won't outperform the other passive they have. The other passive is a little bit stronger and be really more useful. So yeah, overall thoughts. This one really good, really strong, definitely a must yet, especially if you want to invest in non-element build. Then getting this one is much better than getting the old one. Passive, I'll say is fine, can be useful. If you're getting both skill, can be really good. You can activate another burst skill right away. If you do get the other passive or the other full burst, they will be much better. Proud Successor Yuuki support skill with higher damage multiplier increase after limit breaking. I mean, is it really high multiplier when it's kind of the same as the old one? It's good. It has more bonus and also additional full burst effect, so it is much better than the old one. Sure. For drop rate, I mean, you do have many Yuuki skill. 0.034, 0.033, and then set 3, you have 2% for the future, and then 0.017. 3% chance for guaranteed featured, or 3% chance to get non-featured. And when it comes to Yuuki, you can see she do have many skills that you get here. And of course, you want to take a look what skill you can get in her birthday banner. You can see we do have many different skill types for Yuuki. We have Chain, Full Burst, Connect, Axle, Mod, Awakening, Bird, Support, Father, Passive Ring, etc. right? And then we have some limit skill and free skill. These won't be included in the banner. So if you were looking for some limit skill, for example this one of my favorite skill in the game for Rapier. This is pretty good, really useful. And you won't be able to obtain this one, it's kind of rare. And free skill, this one you can obtain from the story or event, or in trade as well. And then we have the rest. This is basically the skill cord I think are trash, outdated, best, but that is my opinion. Overall, if you casual and the skill is gonna work, that's gonna be fine. When it comes to Yuuki, you do have many good skills. Chain will always be good. We have Wind Chain for Sword, another Wind Chain for Sword, and then we have a Holy Sword, so they're gonna be really useful. Full Burst, all of them are really good. Chaos Yuuki, really good for N/water content. The old MR Full Burst, still good, but if you get the new one, I'm pretty sure you prefer using that one instead of this one. But if you manage to get this one and not the new one, it's still fine to use. Then we have Full Burst Rapier, really good for any Frost Fire content. And currently a lot of endgame players use this one when they farm for Rex Lava weapon. Connect skill, this is mostly focused on support. We have support stacking with defense, then we have dagger that are applying element, really good, and then we have bow that is stacking buff if you're playing around stack. Axel, another support skill, focus on stacking different stuff. Stacking fire element, stacking earth, this one stacking peak descent, and this one I think is stacking wind element for rapier. All skill, pretty useless at the moment, right? Who cares, but I just picked the 3 ones that I think are strong. Awakening, another support skill that focuses on utility or buffing yourself or helping your teammate. Burst skill, we do some strong skill. This one is pretty good. Marisara burst skill has some decent bonus, I would say. And this one, Holy burst skill if you need that. And this one, mostly if you want to apply more stacks on the enemy. When it comes to passive, she do have many good passive. She has many power 3. So if you do lack power 3, getting one of the Yuuki power 3 can be really useful. If you manage to get this one gonna be really good. Then she have a power 4, advanced 3. She has veteran technique sword if you need that. Full burst passive if you need. Full burst, full burst, full burst, full burst for blunt element. So gonna be really good for axe and mace. Ring mostly for resistance. She has many good resistance. Petrify, poison, sleep resist. This one is stun resist, I think. I don't really remember. So yeah, that was all the Yuuki skill that I just want to mention. There are many good ones. So if you want to go all in, getting any of the Yuuki skill gonna be really useful for you. Now the question is this banner worth some money? If you want my opinion, I will say yes. This is a really good banner, especially the MR Yuuki, the newest full burst. This one is a skill that you must get, especially if you're a new player. If you're a new player that you start a game, go all in on this banner, or if you're rerolling, reroll for MR Yuuki. This one gonna be really useful for you, and it is easy to build around. When it comes to non-element build, they are easy to build. They are not restricted to a specific element. You can use it for any slash content. If we go to the boss, chapter 1, you will use the MR for any slash weakness bosses. Like you can even use it on floor 100, even though you say slash and fire. You can still use it because it doesn't have restricted to null element. It doesn't apply a debuff that it decreases the null element, so you're good to go. When it comes to chapter 2, you can use it on TU. It doesn't apply any debuff for you, so you're good to go. You can use it on floor 69, still pretty good. Probably can use it on floor 33. It's not restricted, but I think people prefer dagger. And also it do have really high crit resistance. If you're a good player and know how to utilize crit buff, and you can crit this buff, then you can use the MR. When it comes to floor 89, I have not farmed them before, but I've seen people don't like when people use SPS or MR there. Endgame players prefer people that have non-element dagger or full burst dagger or full burst sword that is water focus. They prefer those specific players. So if you want to try out the MR on floor 89, you can ask the party if you are allowed, or if you have a party already that has MR, you can try it out and see if it works. Probably works. If not, then you have to use the other skill that is slash water focus. When it comes to showdown, you are able to farm level 90, 95, 110, 145, 155, 175, 195, 215, 235, and I'm pretty sure you can also use it on Black Overseer as well if you want to try that out. So it's gonna be really useful for any content, like 95 to 99% of the content they have on Swordline the Factor, you are able to use non-element build. So pulling this one is not bad. Getting the MR gonna be really useful, especially the new player that want to get into the game. This skill gonna help you a lot. When it comes to passive, it is fine. If you manage to get the passive, it's gonna work well with the MR. That's gonna be fine. It's gonna give you a decent amount of defense, which you're gonna need. Sword, when it comes to full burst sword, they scale with defense. The more defense you have, the more attack you will get, and the more damage you will deal. So getting the pass as well, if you manage to get this one, gonna be really helpful for your full burst. Other than that, if you look into other Yuuki, you're gonna have other skill that you can get. Some chain can be really useful. Other full bursts, if you are into that, we have some support, connect skill, axle, and awakening can be really useful. When it comes to passive, she do have many power 3s, and power 3 is generic, really good to have. Powers 4 if you are building other weapon, axe, rapier, something like that. We also have Battling Throwing Sword, really useful, scale with your level. And we do also have Auto Full Burst passive if you don't really want the buffed skill. We have this one, we have this one, we have this one. And this one is mainly for mace and axe. Now, I do also have another opinion when it comes to non-element build, a little bit downside. When it comes to Sword Rider Factor, we have seen how strong non-element build have been lately, right? But Bandai, they have been also releasing some content, new floor, where they apply non-element debuff, which can be really annoying, and it do hurt non-element build a lot. Especially DOG, we are seeing some boss that do apply non-element debuff, which can be really annoying, and that means your MR or SPS gonna deal less damage. But we're also seeing some enemy reducing your defense. We're seeing other debuff, for example, all grudge, that thing, boosting dark element only and nerfing all other elements, which also include the non-element. Not only that, we're already seeing some passive that reduce non-element damage as well. So maybe it's not really worth summon on. I would say, if you already have SPS, or you have the old MR, or you are currently focused on building something else, then you can pretty much skip this banner and save a con gems. I will only recommend this banner if you're a new player, or you're rerolling, or you want to improve your sword build and you want to focus on non-element, then this banner definitely worth it. If you already have a decent sword build, you already have MR or SPS, then you can pretty much skip this banner and save your con gems. In the future, when Bandai release more content, we'll see new content where they add boss where it can apply debuff that reduce your non-element damage, which makes non-element build pretty bad. So you have to know the risk there. If you want to invest in non-element build, that's fine, you are free to do that. But keep in mind, in future, when they release more content, when they keep releasing GOG, when they're releasing new floor, enemy will have high chance where they're gonna reduce our non-element damage. Overall, really good skill, especially MR really good, passive is fine. Will I summon this one? Not really. I don't have any con gems left on my main, so I kinda poor, so I had to save my con gems like, man. I mean, I have Elizabeth, I'm happy with that for sure, but I definitely really want MR, just for fun. We see though, I do have also count, maybe I'll do some summoning, we see. Anyway, that is for me. If you have any question, let me know in comment. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care now, and bye bye.